Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to Pokemon Sleep. Let's head in and review last night's sleep research. Already in progress. So, did already take care of breakfast and lunch, so let's just, without any further ado, head right in and see how things went for me last night. Excellent. Again, a full 100 sleep score with a little bit more time, so that's great to see. And ooh, a little bit of juggling in and out of snoozing and slumbering early on. It's not something I'm used to seeing so much. Dozing wins out today. Get that very often. And we're no longer in Eevee week, so it's no longer balanced in my favor. 13 million drowsy power. Since we've got the week just starting, just a small handful of Pokemon. And no good camp ticket either to boost. But, does look like we've got Bulbasaur, Dratini, Sprigatito, Mankey, and Psyduck. Nice little grouping here. That is good to see. No new sleep styles. I suspect I'm not going to see any until much later this week, so no worries. Is anybody hungry? No. Okay. Well, it's not going to be a surprise. Go for the dragon every time. No big hit. That's also okay. The base level Pokemon, so it's going to be nice and easy to take home. Gonna remember to get my gift today, though. Ooh. Almost jackpot. 50 diamonds. That's especially helpful after using so many of them to get those Eevee bundles for extra biscuits. Alright, that will wrap up snack time for today, so we'll move on. Bulbasaur's cute and all, but I know that a lot of folks definitely would like to have more Dratini candy to help get them closer to that Dragonite. And not even 1,000 Dream Shards. That's to be expected. Alright, let's check some stats. Brave Dratini. Oh, it's got everything. So, not a specialist, but still, that could be interesting from a gathering corn and oil perspective. Let's see what we got. Research XP bonus, skill trigger, energy recovery bonus, helping speed, speed of help up. So really good if I needed it to get dragon berries. But it is not a berry collector. It's Altaria is the Dragonberry specialist as of right now. Alright. Not what I'm looking for, but that's okay. More Dratini candy is always help. Still wanted. No additional missions finished yet. Some more sleep points though. I think tomorrow morning I will spend a little bit of time digging in on that and cleaning that out in preparation for next month. Okay. We do have news. Okay, so we did get maintenance from last night, so make sure to update your game if you haven't done so already. But it looks like the game is currently experiencing the following issues. Bug areas, mission rewards, and bag. An error appears and the game won't proceed. Occurs under certain conditions. This is currently being investigated. We apologize for the inconvenience. We hope you continue to enjoy Pokemon Sleep. Alright. Now, I haven't really been on any social media today to see what's going on there. But it looks like it just is when you're looking at mission rewards or interacting with the bag. So, for today, I will try to avoid that not want to cause any errors while I'm recording. So your mileage may vary. Just take it easy. Thankfully, it's not anything catastrophic. Community. How'd you sleep? 42. Evening community reports are always nice and like 40 plus almost every time. Fantastic. Thank you for conducting that sleep research. Alright. I did cook lunch, but I did not collect. I only made it based on what I already had from ingredients. It's almost like I knew that I was going to be recording late and could plan ahead and accordingly. Sometimes I have my head on my shoulders. Sometimes. Thank you, Blastoise. And now we are capped. Okay. We're going to make an early dinner. And I'll just make sure to collect right before bedtime. But I'm out of milk. Or I'm low on milk. Alright. Well, I'm going to make a little bit of room by making explosion popcorn. Oh yeah, look at that. Only 9. Because I didn't... Yeah, I should be checking from Blastoise and Sylveon first. But that's okay. This is why we have additional ingredients and other things to cook. No ranking up for explosion popcorn. That's already max rank. Alright, Ultra 1. Some good progress on overall rank. Thank you, Sylveon. Alright, so that takes care of our collection. Now, I did promise I was going to take a look and come up with something that I did want to spend candy on. And there were a couple of things that I wanted to look at and kind of not try to think of it just doing it in the moment. Because there are some that are just snap decisions, right? I've got all those Pokemon that are tagged with the asterisk on them, so I know that like these are ones that I know are like long-term investments, and I want to do everything that I can to get them as high up as possible. So like this Beware, for example, I want to get that to 60, so it is just absolutely just raking corn in. Or this Wartortle, that's just really good at being able to find its ingredients. Maybe not necessarily trigger as much as, say, the Blastoise is on the team currently, but it is actually a little bit better. So I wanted to look at some of the things that were, hey, where are there gaps in my ingredient collections? Where are some things that I could spend a little bit more and invest in more? So, like, I think right now, the thing that I really kind of came down to is there's a couple of ingredient gaps that I definitely have that I will need to really, like, rebuild a more concise most wanted list of, like, if I'm here, this is what I should be looking for. Because I've just kind of been letting things relax. But something that definitely has been thorn in my side, if there really is one. I mean, it's a casual game. I'm just enjoying playing it. The thing that is probably holding me back the most right now is, as far as ingredients, Leeks. I've got good eggs, now I've got good coffee, good corn. Most of the other ingredients I think I've got pretty well situated. I think milk is also another one where I could probably use something with more dedicated milk production, specifically for some of those higher end dishes. But I don't have great leek production right now, or I don't have any variety. It's literally just Doug Trio. And while this Quaxley does have a, speed of help down, this is still at least a Pokemon that has the ingredient spreads that work well. It just happens to just not collect it as quickly as some of the others. And there are things that I can do to help mitigate that, like having a Pokemon with helping bonus on the team. That certainly helps. Good camp ticket weeks are also going to be good for that. So that was definitely one of the candidates that I think is worthwhile investing candy into, even though it may not be the best of what I've got. I think that was probably where things landed for me. But while I have this menu pulled up, might just be good to take a look. So, most of these ingredients, I feel like I have a strong gatherer for all of them. I can think of, by just looking at the icon, kind of get a good idea of who is my go-to for some of these particular ingredients. I think the only other one, like Leeks and Slowpoke Tails. Slowpoke Tails are across the board one of the harder ingredients to get, because you're really only getting it from a small handful of Pokemon, or if you're getting really lucky on your ingredient magnet. So it's just a nice to have, but there's not a reliable source yet. But Leeks, right now, are definitely an area of opportunity for me, especially considering shifting gears for a second to look at some of the things that I want to cook, like being able to regularly make Zing Zap Spiced Cola, if I happen to be using a good camp ticket that week. I need to be able to get a bunch of Leeks regularly, and I just don't have the production up to do that. Everything else is pretty good. I mean, even looking at some of the other recipes, right? So at least for pardon me, the coffee dress salad, I've got pretty good beat on coffee beans. I've got a couple of fire type Pokemon that are really good at pulling in sausage. Oil is also, I guess I would also put that on there as a potential. Could be doing better, so that's definitely on my short list, is still continuing to look for that good Krogunk Toxicroak that can get me the oil that I need. And Golem is still really good about pulling in those potatoes, so that's great. But if I want to make Ninja Salad, I just don't have them. So it may not be ideal for the long term, but I think it is in my best interest to try and get another leek gatherer online, so I'm not reliant on Doug Trio, because it... Actually, let's take a look. I don't know if this is interesting to anyone else. This is just kind of some of the stream of consciousness that just kind of happens when wanting to make some of these, larger decisions, you know? And obviously, like, yeah, I could actually even spend spend candies getting Dugtrio leveled up since it's already at 32. But for the rest of its items, like, it's got the Leeks in the second and third slot, which is great, but it's not pulling in any more of that. It's got helping speed, so it's gathering a little bit quicker. But at least it's a start, you know? Because at least this one, it has everything to find as many ingredients as possible. And if the only thing that I have to do is help it overcome its speed of help, there are things I can do to help out with that. As well as also making sure that it's topped off on energy. So. I also just had a brain fart of how many I'm supposed to use. So I do need to go into the missions menu. I just need to not collect. 271. Okay. I'm going to be exactsies this time. Thank you for your patience while I kind of mentally talk through that again. And that'll get it to 26. So, not unlocked Leeks yet, but it's at least a start. And even if I run into another better. Alright, cool. I'm gonna try not to be upset when good things happen. Alright. I am gonna leave that reward hanging out there. Only until I can make sure that I can claim it successfully where it isn't going to error out. So that may hang out for tonight. You may see it there tomorrow. But with that, that is what I have for this evening. Thank you so much for stopping by, taking a look, checking in with sleep research with me. I will be back tomorrow morning to your normally scheduled time to check in on sleep research from tonight. Hopefully things go well, and I hope the rest of your week goes well as well. But until then, sleep well.